In this particular video, I'm going to discuss the personal notes section in EasyAs. All of these icons up here work exactly the same way as previous videos. You'll need to go back and watch the very first videos on our website to discuss how to use all this. What is the personal notes section for? Basically, it's exactly what it says. It's just an area where you have the opportunity to enter additional bits of information that's not really pertinent or not really necessary to record anywhere else in the software. As the heading says, it's personal notes. So I don't know what you might put in here. I know myself, I've actually used the personal notes section to record different amounts such as electricity and that type of thing from my home office. I've recorded exactly in that area what I wrote down as a deduction at the end of the year. So when I go back to a previous financial year, I go back and look in the personal notes section, and I get to see what it is I accredited, such as for electricity, and I write down my calculations. I give myself a very descriptive explanation of why I believed I was entitled to a deduction of X, Y, Z amount for electricity, etc., etc. Obviously, it depends upon what country you're from as to how you can do that. This is where I keep detailed bits of information that's not necessary anywhere else. I keep it here. What it saves me having to write stuff down, keep it anywhere else in another file somewhere. I don't have to worry about rummaging through bits of paper. If I ever get audited, I go straight to the personal section and I can show straight away, this is what I've done. This is why I allocated that, blah, 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 whatever. So that's what the personal notes section is for. Use it, don't use it, your choice. Now, the only thing I do want to point out, though, the personal notes section has changed recently due to some issues which were happening. So they redesigned the personal notes section, and hopefully it will still be up to everyone's standard. Now, what I want to point out here is, see on the side here, it says double click to zoom in. What that means is if I double click that, I get a larger screen popping up. So I could now enter in whatever it is I wanted. So there you go. I've just put a little bit of junk in there. And if I click OK, you'll notice it comes back down here. Now, obviously, I could have just wrote that here. But this offers an opportunity for you to write more information. So if, for example, you've written more information down here and it's scrolled up the screen and you can't see it, then you just double click on that box and it brings it back up. So I pretty much don't even write in here. I just double click that straight away and do everything from in here because it just looks so much easier for the eye to read this than what it is to read it here. Okay, so that's what that zoom's for.